So last year, that year, you got sent down to the minors, and a year you became a World Series champion. I mean, one, that's just a really cool story in itself, but not only a World Series champion, you were a massive, massive part of that, and were a huge bullpen piece down the stretch. I want to talk about that 2021 run for you guys, because the year wasn't going great. You know, Ronald got hurt, tore his ACL right at the All-Star break. You guys couldn't get over the 500 mark, and you can almost literally point to the trade deadline and say, that's the day the Braves won the World Series. That's the day it turned around, and the rest is history. What was it about that? Was it just what those new guys brought to the field, or was there something in the locker room? Was it just a cultural change? What happened at the trade deadline that just propelled the Atlanta Braves season?
It was definitely, I mean, looking back, it was definitely a clubhouse camaraderie, atmosphere, brotherhood thing that we just all of a sudden just found. And it's hard to say what exact moment, but for me, it was Joc came out and said it. There's been several articles, but we were, because it was kind of the COVID protocol still, so we were riding on separate buses. And we had a pitcher's bus and we had a position player's bus. Mm-hmm. And we got off the plane one night, and Joc decided just to get on the pitcher's bus and ride to the hotel with us, because we were having a few beers and having a good time and playing cards. Mm-hmm. And we were just having a good time, and Joc just randomly said, you're the reason that we're going to win a World Series this year.
Wow.
And he was talking to, basically the relievers and the pitching staff. And we just kind of looked at each other and like, all right, yeah, cool. But looking back, he was right. I mean, that just kind of put a spark in us, I think. And we had a chance to make a run at this, because we were not doing good at the beginning of the season. You can even argue we didn't get hot really until, August.
Yeah.
And if you know baseball, it's all about the hottest team. And as long as you can make it into the world or into the postseason, then anyone has a chance. And we just got hot at the right time, and you couldn't break just the camaraderie that we had in that locker room. And I just felt like we were destined to win that year.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And, I was there for every game of the World Series, covering it and on the field. And one of the loudest moments that I have ever heard, and I want to get your opinion here, Game 5, World Series, first inning, Adam Duvall grand slam. Have you ever heard a stadium louder than that moment?
That comes to mind, and then Ronald Acuna 2018 postseason against the Dodgers when he hit a grand slam against Walker Buehler. Those two scenarios by far are tied for first for me. For us bullpen guys, we're in the bullpen. We're inside in the air conditioning. We have nice couches, nice TVs. We're pretty spoiled. So, but the fact that it was shaking in that bullpen area, and you could hear the crowd, that's when it was loud. And just the whole postseason. I mean, against the Dodgers and the CS, that was, in my opinion, that was our World Series. Just getting past them, because once we did, we knew that it wasn't for sure that we could beat the Astros, because they were obviously a great team, a tough lineup, but we just had so much confidence going into the World Series that we could get this thing done.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.